Hi, my name is Clay Hickey, and I'm the Regional Wildlife Manager here in the Clearwater region. And I'm here to talk to you today about the status of gray wolves and season proposals for the 2021-2022 season. Wolves were reintroduced in Idaho in 1996. The first pack in Idaho was formed up from an introduced wolf and one that migrated down from Canada and the upper Kelly Creek drainage here in the Clearwater region. The Clearwater region has 4 data analysis units, or DAUs as seen here. When wolves were first reintroduced in Idaho, they were managed primarily through radio collars and minimum pack counts. Currently, we continued that through 2015, which was 5 years post delisting. IDFG then came up with a camera-based occupancy model, which we use today to estimate wolf numbers. Idaho held its first hunting season in 2009 under a quota system, and 188 wolves were harvested. Groups sued, and there was no season, as you see on the graph, in 2010. In 2011, wolves were delisted, and Idaho has held hunting and trapping seasons annually ever since. As you can see here from the graph, hunters on average take a little less than 200 wolves annually, with approximately a third of those coming from the Clearwater region. Idaho did not hold a trapping season until wolves were delisted, so the first trapping season did not occur until 2011. Idaho has had stepwise increases in hunting and trapping opportunity in responses to livestock and deer and elk populations. As you can see in the graph, statewide trapping harvest has generally averaged about 130 wolves, with, again, approximately a third of those coming from the Clearwater region. Last season setting cycle, we liberalized seasons, and trapping was added to a bunch of GMUs and opened earlier. This did lead to increased wolves harvest of about 100 wolves. Current wolf proposals would be to include expanding the trapping or the hunting season to year-round in units where we have a predator management plan in place. Those are shown on this graph here in yellow. In the Clearwater region, this would include units 10, 12, 16, 8, 17, 19, and 20. This is to give hunters more opportunity in units where we have chronic depredations or concerns about deer and elk populations. The other proposal we have this go round is to open trapping in those same units where we have a predator management plan in place. So we did this last season cycle in units 6, 9, and 7 on an experimental basis. We're expanding that into the units shown here in yellow. And again, these in the Clearwater region would correspond to units 10, 12, 16A, 17, 19, 20. And because of chronic livestock depredations, it would also include 15 and 18. Again, this is to offer trappers increased opportunity in places where we have conflicts, either due to livestock depredations or concerns about deer and elk populations. Additionally, the Commission received a request from several sportsmen's groups. This includes going to year-round trapping on private property. So this is another thing we were going to collect input on for this season setting cycle. Public comment period is open from February 8th through the 25th. The Clearwater region has a live call-in event on the 17th that runs from 5 to 7, and a live event, which would be a computer-based event, on the 24th from 6 to 8. The Commission meeting to set seasons is going to be on March 18th, and you can see here the website for which you could go to and find our proposals, updates, leave comments. We look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.